All right, this is another round of the 10-minute warm-up, and we're going to make this pretty upper body intensive here. So working with the arms, the shoulders, and the upper back. So to set this up, bring yourself into all fours. And we're going to take a puppy dog position here to work through the spine and go back and forth. So just keep your hips stacked over your knees. And then starting with the shoulders or the wrists, step your hands forward 1 or 2 hands lengths, probably 2 hands lengths. That's a good amount of room. And then just keep the hands where they are. So you're going to keep your arms parallel here. Come up onto the fingertips, lift your palms. And then just start to sink down and come back up. So sink your chest down toward the floor, look forward. Lift back up and around your spine. And just keep on going back and forth like this. Now as you sink down, even if you can bring your chest down all the way, keep it up off the floor, look forward. And as you lift back up, just try to round through the length of your spine. And the next time you lift up, just stay up and set your palms flat. Now we are going to change this into a similar sort of action here, but this is going to be a modified version of a Hindu push-up. So for that, I want you to go ahead, keep your hands where they are, so a little bit stretched out, and then sink your seat down toward your heels. Look forward, start this low, and keep your gaze forward. Now grip the floor with your fingers, and then bend the elbows, squeeze them toward each other. You may touch the forearms to the floor. Bring your chest forward, bring your shoulders forward, and once your shoulders come toward your wrist, go ahead, straighten your arms completely, arch your spine, and then pull your belly and press back to your heels. Again, start low, look forward, pull yourself forward. Once the shoulders move toward the wrist, straighten your arms, and then press this back and keep moving forward and back like this. Now it might be a little bit rough. Look forward as you're moving forward and really just work the motion to the length of your spine, both directions as you move. And when the elbows bend, squeeze them toward each other. Try to move keeping your arms parallel to each other, whether they're straight or not. And we'll just take this through a couple more rounds. Now the next time you sink back toward your heels, just pause. And then just come up to all fours. So wrists underneath the shoulders and knees underneath the hips. Look down. Let's take this into the wrists. Now palms down on the floor. Go ahead, rotate your fingertips out to the side and then in toward your knees. Set your hands flat. Spread the fingers wide. Grip the mat or grip the floor. And then as you're gripping, press your spine up toward the ceiling. Now engage this even further. Imagine you're holding onto a disc in each hand and try to rotate your hands in the direction of your thumbs without the hands moving but holding onto that grip. Spine still lifted. And maybe just sway the shoulders side to side. This could be good enough. Keep that tension in your hands. Now if you're able to take it further, tuck the toes of both feet, hover your knees up off the floor, and just take it up and down, pulsing on my count. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Set your knees down. Now come up onto the fingertips, and then bring the hands in within 2 hands lengths of your knees. Flip them over. Backs of the hands down, palms up. Point the fingertips toward the midline of them, toward your midline. And with the fingers spread wide, slide the hands together so you can interlace your fingers. Now you can always bring the hands right in front of the knees or go further forward. The further away from these is going to be more intense. Now spread your fingers wide, straighten your arms as much as you can. And then starting from here, go back and forth. Flip your hands over, palms down. Flip them again, palms facing up. And just keep on moving back and forth like this. And then the next time you set your hands down with the palms facing up, just hold that. Keep the fingers spread wide and your fingertips pressing down. And then bend the elbows, but bring the right elbow down to the floor. Come back up. Sink the left elbow down. And lift up and go side to side like this. Now keep your hands tensed as you're moving. Keep your fingertips pressing down. And then just take another round here. So try to finish with your left elbow toward the floor before you come back to center one more time. And then come up onto the fingertips, down to sitting on your heels, and shake your hands out. Loosen your fingers and loosen your wrists. Now once the hands are ready, bring yourself into all fours. And we'll work this into spinal balance from here. So wrists into the shoulders, knees underneath the hips. Just look down. Reach the crown of the head straight forward. Keep your head in line with the rest of your spine. And just keep your chest facing down. Now reach your right arm straight forward. Extend your left leg straight back. Reach to the fingertips and toe tips. Lower your left hip so you feel that lift in the glutes. Now take an inhale here. Exhale, squeeze an elbow to knee underneath. Inhale, reach. Exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale, reach. Exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale, reach. Exhale, elbow to knee again. Inhale, reach. Exhale, elbow to knee. Now inhale, reach, and then exhale, elbow to knee one more time. With your right hand, reach back and find your left foot. Once you've got that grip, kick in your hand, look forward, and pull the right shoulder forward and keep your left knee lifted. Hold the tension here. Now, maybe just balance like this, and that's good enough. Grip the floor with your left hand. If you can take things further, start to bend the left elbow toward you, and maybe lower a little bit, maybe come down all the way, and then press back up the straight. Keep the left knee lifted. Again, pull the left elbow back, sink down to where you can. Lift back up the straight. Again, bend the left elbow in, look forward, take it down. Lift back up 2 more times, bend the left elbow, sink down. Lift back up the straight. 1 more time, pull the left elbow in, sink down. And then lift back up, and then release. Both hands down, both knees down, come into all fours. And then we'll take this on the other side. So again, wrists under the shoulders, knees underneath the hips, look down. Reach the crown of the head forward. And then extend your left arm forward and your right leg back. Lower the right hip and feel this in the glutes. Take an inhale here. Exhale, squeeze in elbow to knee. Inhale, reach. Exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale, reach. Exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale, reach. Exhale, elbow to knee again. Inhale, reach. Exhale, elbow to knee. Now, inhale, reach, and then exhale, elbow to knee 1 more time. With the left hand, reach and find the right foot. Take hold of that foot. And then draw your left shoulder forward, look forward. Kick into your left hand, get that right knee up nice and high. Hold here. Maybe just grip the floor with the right hand. If you can move with this, bend the right elbow straight toward you. And maybe come down a little bit, maybe all the way down. Lift back up the straight. Again, pull the right elbow in, grip the floor with your hand, sink down. Lift back up. Again, right elbow in, keep looking forward, take it to where you can. Lift back up 2 more times, pull the right elbow in, sink this down. Lift back up the straight. 1 more time, draw the right elbow in and bring it down low. And then lift back up. And then release, both hands down, both knees down, back in all fours. And then go ahead, bring your legs out from underneath you and come to a seat. We're going to take this to reverse tabletop. Now, feet in front of you, hips width distance, hands behind the shoulders, shoulder width, and point the fingers out to the sides, right and left. Push down, lift your seat up off the floor. Take it up and down. Inhale, press your hips high, squeeze your glutes. Exhale, sink down. Inhale, lift your hips up again. And then exhale, lower. Inhale, press this up high. Exhale, come back down. Inhale, lift your hips. And then exhale, lower. Now, inhale, press up and hold this time. Keep your glutes squeezing, stay lifted. You can look forward, look up, or hang your head back. Take an inhale. Now, at the exhale, sink down, but keep your seat up off the floor. We're going to lift a little bit more, but just change the setup a little bit. So I want you to slide your feet closer to your hands, at least half a foot's length. And once you step this in closer, we're going to lift this up a little bit higher. Now, press in your hands, and this time, lift your heels up off the floor, and then squeeze your glutes. Press your hips up as high as you can. Come back down, set your heels down, sink it, and bring your seat toward the floor. Lift your heels. Press your hips up high, squeeze your glutes. Set the heels down and sink back down. Again, heels up. Lift your hips up high, glutes engaged. Set the heels down and come back down low. Lift your heels, press your hips up high, squeeze your glutes. Set the heels down and sink back down. 1 more time, heels up high. Lift your hips and hold here. Now keep your glutes squeezing. You can look forward, look up, or hang your head back. If you can take things further, press your knees forward as you stay lifted and feel a deeper stretch move across your chest. Take an inhale. With the exhale, sink this back down. And once you're down, shake your hands out for a moment. Now from here, go ahead, cross at the ankles, roll forward, your hands come into all fours. And we're going to take this into a lopsided setup. So why don't you bring your right forearm down to the mat. So right elbow to the side, right hand moves into center, so that forearm is diagonal. Slide your left hand back, stack the elbow above the wrist and keep the elbow pulled into your side. Now step your feet back, bring this into a lopsided plank. Legs together, body in line, chest facing down. Keep the left elbow pulled into your side. Now from here, just keep the arms as they are, and then walk your feet in. Get your hips up as high as you can lift. And then walk it back out. Bring yourself in line, look forward, keep the left elbow pulled in. Again, walk this forward, bring your hips up high. And then walk it back out and bring your body into line. 1 more time. Walk it forward, lift your hips and hold here. Keep the left elbow pulled in. Maybe stay here and keep looking down. Now if you can go further with an inhale, raise your left leg high. Now bend your left knee, scorpion the pose, hang the left foot right. With an inhale, straighten your left leg, reach up. Exhale, bring the knee down, touch your left arm. Inhale the left leg high. Exhale, knee to arm. Inhale the left leg high. Exhale, knee to arm. Inhale the left leg high. Exhale, knee to left arm one more time. Set the left foot down. Bring both knees down. Come up to all fours. Let's go ahead and take it on the other side. So from all fours, bring your left forearm down to the floor, this time and stand your right hand. Left elbow to the side, left hand moves into center, set forearms diagonal. Slide the right hand back, stack the elbow above the wrist and keep it pulled into your side. Step your feet back, bring your body into line. Now from here, keep the right elbow pulled in and go back and forth. Walk your feet forward. Hips up as high as you can go. Walk this back out and bring yourself back in line. Again, walk the feet forward. Bring your hips up high. Walk it back out and come into that lopsided plank. One more time. Walk your feet forward. Keep your hips up high this time. And as you hold this, maybe just stay here. Now, if you can take it further, inhale the right leg high behind you. And then bend the right knee, scorpion the pose. Hang your right foot over the left, stack your hips. With an inhale, straighten the right leg and reach up. Exhale, bring the knee down, touch your arm. Inhale the right leg high. Exhale, knee to right arm. Inhale the right leg high. Exhale, knee to right arm one more time. And then bring your right foot down. Bring your knees down. Come up to all fours. And then go take a seat, take a couple breaths. And that's a 10-minute warm-up for this round. Thank you very much.